Hey, how you doing, everyone? This is Shlomo Errol here, your trusted real estate agent, and with Kel Realty. And today I am with Patrick Loftus, with Loftus Law, and we decided to combine forces, right, Patrick?
You got it.
Yeah. So me and Patrick, we've been working for some years now, and you're one of my referrals attorneys, and we decided to do kind of a video, some videos and tips to give to our audience and to give to our clients to know what to expect when you actually buy a property or selling a property.
My name is Patrick Loftus. I am an attorney, specifically a real estate attorney, dirt lawyer, some might say. I think that's kind of more older people say that. But I've been practicing law here in Illinois since 2003, which is painful to say. But what that means is I've got almost 20 years experience in real estate law. So uh, although I am constantly surprised by some of the stuff that comes across my desk, I've got a pretty decent amount of experience in this area.
And that's pretty much brings me kind of to the first question that we'll discuss today is like, why do we really need a real estate attorney? And I'll emphasize real estate attorney, not just an attorney or a lawyer.
Well, what I would say is, you're not going to hire the world's best seafood chef to make you a steak. So, that's why you want an attorney that focuses in real estate. Why do you hire an attorney? That's a good question, because in some states they don't use lawyers. And the answer is that we add a lot of value to the transaction. So in other words, while you may, let's say, let's take it to Indiana, where the real estate brokers handle it, the contract review and the inspection. What you're not getting is a qualified legal opinion on this contract. And although we use form contracts, the form contract, it has its flaws, and it's important to have an attorney who can evaluate those flaws and make sure that the contract gets modified in a way that you are protected. A great example is for the buyers to get an appraisal contingency, because as you know, it's not too infrequent that the property just doesn't appraise for the purchase price. And
Right.
that is a problem for a lot of reasons. The most obvious being you don't want to buy something for more than it's worth, but many other things. And even more so with the seller, you can have a title company prepare deeds and other things. But if there's flaws, or if there's something going on that is perhaps not in your best interest, but just is in the best interest of getting the deal across the closing line, it's not up to them to represent your interest there at the table. And as a buyer or seller, unless you are getting involved in real estate investment, you may only do this 2 or 3 times in your life. And so you're not going to see any of the things that are possible issues like I will at the closing table. And I can tell you, hundreds of stories about situations where I was able to protect someone from a costly mistake.
From personal experience, I would still use a lawyer on all my purchases or selling properties. It doesn't matter if it's 1, 2, or 5. Still, the understanding and go through all the paperwork, you really need to look at the fine print at the end of the day. Another thing that I see, and working with other attorneys in the past and changing, we've been working with each other for quite a few years now, and I can say maybe 5 or 6 years now. And it's not that only I enjoyed working with you and still enjoying working with you. It's also important to know that we're on the same page, because my experience with you, for example, is that you understand the client, you understand their needs, you understand their concerns. And same here, I'm all about the client and protecting them. For me, working as a team with you is just great. I know exactly not exactly, but I know you're on the same side, which is the client side. What's your perspective about that, working with a real estate agent?
Yeah, I mean, what you said there is spot on. Use the word team, and really, when you're buying or selling a home or any other kind of property, you really do want to put together a good team. If you have a group that's all pulling in the same direction, that is when you're going to get the best kind of result.
Right.
So, both you and I know what to be worried about and what not to be worried about. So
Right.
get you get these attorney review letters, and they're written by lawyers, and they look like they look like lawyer letters, and it's important then to be able to get someone to explain to you what on earth all of this language means.
Yeah. Yeah, because most of the stuffs are pretty normal. Nothing is out of the blue, and sometimes we have, but not all of them. Um, Patrick, we're gonna have these episodes here, so hopefully our audience is gonna enjoy. Again, I'm Shlomo Errol. You can find me at shlomoerrol.com. Patrick, where we can find you if we go to your website?
You can usually find me in my living room. Even when COVID is not an issue, but if you want to look at my website, loftus-law.com.
Perfect. And we're going to be here hopefully once a month giving you more tips. And if anyone has any questions, you can always email us, visit our websites. And yeah, if you have specific questions, even better. We might answer it on the spot. Patrick, thank you. I will probably see you in the next video that we'll do.
I hope more than probable.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thanks again. And we'll meet soon.
All right, Shlomo. Always great to be with you.